Good day. We continue with a probably shorter stream today. But hopefully we can at least get that one cave done. Yesterday we heard about the lake cave, so everything points towards that as the next destination. We just have to make some preparations in town before we move on. Oh, I see. The ship brought some new items to the store. Uh-oh. This will be expensive. We can use all of our money to buy the obsidian sword. Much stronger, but it's also short range. I do like my long range. So maybe I will just stick to the back sword. But luckily that one shield we got in the randomized dungeon is still better, so at least we don't have to buy any shield. But sadly we will have to buy this armor. I don't think we can avoid buying the brigandine. We can sell, I think we can sell everything in this menu. We have duplicates of the bastard swords, we can sell that. Oh, and if we buy the better sword, then we can sell the other bastard sword as well, so we might actually be able to afford things. Let's see if we buy that one and the back sword. Then we are still left with a little bit of money. And we do need a little bit of money for the offensive magic that I plan to buy. And the back sword. Maybe we might actually, let's see if we can find that other shop. Maybe we can actually afford what was it called? MP regeneration ring. That is the item I plan to be buying for all my money, but I didn't expect this armor shop to have so many new items. Oh no, maybe we can finally do some crafting too. Oh no. G'day, Quarky. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today, but hopefully we can make some progress. And oh no, they forgot to... They didn't translate this tutorial. Or maybe we have to use the pocket station to do it. Maybe you can only do it with the pocket station. But sadly this part wasn't translated. It's the tutorial for making your own sword. I see. So we can make different elemental swords. I'm going to make a quick save just to see what happens if we do the fire sword. Can we just make all of them? No, we switch between the elements and use up one of the ores every time. Ah, I see. So we did a knife type. Later we will be able to do a sword type, a medium sword probably, and then a long sword. And apparently we can't sell the sword, we are stuck with that sword for the rest of the game. So I guess we do this, we load, and then we just make one of them. There is no downside to making one of the swords. Let's go with the fire sword. I mean the fire knife. Seems like we can't sell the starting weapon, and we can't sell the starting armor either. Look at this, we have gotten quite a few rings to choose between now. We still haven't gotten anything as good as the one we had, but at least we have some options now. And I'm going to see if I can buy yet another ring. There is one ring I really want. For faster magic regeneration. If I can find the correct NPC. I'm not sure where he is. And another good day. Good days to everyone. Yes, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a stream today, but we shall make a shorter one at least. And hopefully we can get through one dungeon. That lake dungeon that they mentioned yesterday. Let's have tea and old tales. And we just got the tutorial for crafting weapons. We can craft different elemental weapons. They are much weaker, but they do have elements, so that might help for some enemies or bosses. We haven't been to the inn in a while since the healing magic more or less nullifies the inn. I'm just gonna take a look around because there is someone else in here. It's that guy. We haven't spoken to him in a long time. The mouth of a cave, and within it a tomb. Oh, interesting. I wonder if this, if the Noble's Tomb is an optional dungeon that we can go to. Interesting. But yes, this is the one I'm going to buy. It's very expensive, but I think it will be a very good investment. Faster MP recovery. There we go. No regrets. Oh. What's the... that's weird. What's the difference between these and the witch's magic, I wonder? Maybe this is a different healing spell compared to the one I have. Interesting. And the sellback in this game is pretty generous. I bought it for 2,000, and if I sell it, I'm going to get 1,500 back. That's pretty generous trade-off or resell value. Usually in RPGs you get half of the value back. Exactly, that's unheard of. There actually is a few games that do this, but it's very, very rare. Almost always the sellback value is half of the buying price. So that is generous. And for some reason these rings are completely worthless. Even though we found them in dungeons and can't buy them back if we sell them. Ah, we finally get a use of this. I think we found that Night Vigil. No, not that. That wasn't at the beginning of the game, but it was in the Lake Cave. We had it for ages. Do come back in a while. Sounds like we are going to be able to buy better healing. I completely forgot about that item. Creaky doors everywhere. Let's go. Next up we need to visit... Oh, I guess we need to go to the harbor and speak to those new NPCs. Just now a big ship arrived in port. Some of them already moved into the empty houses in the village. So I'm glad that those houses got a reason for existing. He is still up here. Wonderful! Light! What a wondrous thing it is! I'm glad to hear he's finally happy. He has been a bit depressed so far. That is that. Next we go to the... over this bridge. Ah, and here comes the rain. How many skill points do we have? I don't really think we can buy anything, and I don't... And I still don't see the point of some of these. Like this one, for example. This is the one we have right now. And if we buy this one, then it looks like we will get weaker with no upside, just weaker. And I think the same is true for this one. Let's see. No, this one will get stronger and cost almost nothing. I just don't understand some of these skills. And then we can equip it. I think it replaces the jump attack, yes. Let's see if there is any difference to it. Maybe it's harder to pull it off, but it deals more damage. That might be the trade-off. Harder to pull off, deals more damage. We shall see. We shall see once we find some enemies. Ah, I see. That was the guy that made him one-armed. Ah, I will just hold off. I find it too hard to pull off any of those during combat anyway. It shouldn't be hard, but it is. Like that. This shouldn't be hard to do in a fight, but it is. It takes a bit too long, maybe. And there is some timing to it. Not hard timing, but still timing. And I will just do it. Will just be a quick, quick visit to the cave, and not a long one like last time. I just want to try out the MP regeneration. So maybe just a few. Maybe just a few battles. Get back here, you mage. Oh, I didn't see that thing. A light elemental. Hooray, a terrible item. We could have gotten the best armor in the game, but instead we got a terrible item. It was randomized. But this is the moment of truth. How much faster will the MP regen? I can already tell it's faster. That is going to make a big difference. Some gold, that's not bad, but it's not great either. So far I wouldn't say that the jump attack is harder to pull off. I think it's about the same. Terrible item. Oh no, these are the worst enemies. The floating eyes. And the dragon, all the worst enemies at once. We try again. And of course I got poisoned. We'll see how long the poison lasts. Looks like the poison lasts a long time. That's how long it lasts. They got me. I'm surrounded by archers. And yesterday these flowers became my new nemesis. Black ore. All the elements from every side. Oops, they die. Oops, they die in one hit, but the other almost I too. Ouch. It feels like there is some slowdowns going on in this room. Too many advanced enemies. And they just jump into me and I'm dead. I should time it, how long it takes to fill up the health. I am happy with the investment at least of the oops, I didn't mean to do that. I am happy with the investment of the ring at least. It looks like it might take 20 seconds maybe to fill it up. Completely stun locked. Again. And again. It seems like the item is, yeah, as we thought last time, the item is decided as soon as we deal the final blow. Enough of that. We'll see. We'll see if I do the 99 floors before the game ends. It's a bit annoying. And now we just have to go to the witch and buy the offensive magic, then we are ready to leave town. But I'm interested about that tomb that they spoke about. Where are you? I can't see you. Where are you yelling from? There he is. Oh, that's her. I'm a delicate maiden. Yes, she's quite a delicate maiden. Go east from the grass ruins and you come to Lake Alms. Ah, nice. But how is that east of the grass ruins? That's one way to describe it. I would call it far to the southeast, not to the east. Oh well, at least we have, that is the story, but we will try to go to the west instead, southwest, just to see if there is an optional dungeon with some items. Hello? Oh, she's also talking about the tomb. 100 traps bar their way. Well, I dealt with 100 traps yesterday. I think there was more than 100 traps in that tower we had yesterday. Oh, I see. So it's another randomized dungeon. Oh well, we shall at least take a look to see how bad it is. And I guess we go with the most expensive one. How much MP does it consume? About a third or a fourth. I wonder if there is any kind of auto target to this thunder, or if we have to aim it precisely. I'm just happy to finally have some ranged magic. But I am very curious to see the difference between this magic and the magic that the guy at the inn sold. Hamal. We still have enough money, so I'm gonna try to buy a fireball from him. Ooh, nice. I guess this was the reward for giving him the item. Now we can buy the best kind of healer. Oh, and we can also buy the serum ring. That is new. We probably want to invest in this sooner or later, but it's quite pricey. Oh, let's see. No. That's terrible. I should have saved before buying that. The only thing it did was let me switch which magic is equipped during a dungeon, and it's a one-time use. If it was if it was infinite uses, let me try something. Ah. Hello, not Protab. Welcome to Kinda Souls, I guess. It's an action RPG at least. So close enough. I would say it is going good. I started the game yesterday and we did some pretty good progress. We do have a world map that we can take a look at. I'm just trying to figure out the point of these items. Yeah, those are the most worthless items I have ever seen. It was a total waste of money to buy the fire scroll. That was disappointing. But this game is pretty nice so far. It's an action RPG. We can block, we can hit, we can do combos of some kind, like this. We can learn all kinds of combos. We have a town with some NPCs and some stores. And this game has the smoothest camera of any PlayStation 1 game I have played. I can move the camera so smoothly in this game compared to every other, and it has super fast loading times compared to other PlayStation 1 games. So I would say I'm quite impressed by this game. The story is the classical find the 4 element story before the bad guys do it. So the story is not super interesting so far. It's something about the demons trying to cover the world in darkness. Exactly, we do have Sense Fortress. I'm not going to go back there today, but yesterday we did have Sense Fortress. And we even fought some lizard men. It had to be a Sense Fortress. Oops. And we just learned our first offensive magic, the Thunder Spell. And this game also has the most advanced map I have seen in any PlayStation 1 game. Look at this. This is not something you usually see in a PlayStation 1 game. A map that you can zoom in and out very freely like this. That is already pretty rare. But most rare of all is seeing this line. This line shows you exactly where you have been on the map. And I can erase it like this. So this is it saves my exact route, how I have been walking around. And we can even put out markers, which is very rare for a PlayStation 1 game. And we can switch to the world map. So we have been in Grass Ruins, we have been in the town, we have been in the Chaos Ruins. We have been in the Sky Ruins, we have been in Sabiyaba, and the Stone Ruins and the False Cave. So maybe about halfway or a third into the game, something like that. Next up we are going to go to the Noble's Tomb and see what happens. So that is where I will go right now. And it has some nice music. And the menus are working pretty nice. You can see all the information you need. You don't have to guess what items do in this game. In some older games you have to guess what every item does or use the manual. But in this game they have very clear descriptions. And the same goes for experience. We can see when the next level is coming up. So yeah, this is just and we have a very good quick item menu in the corner. So this game feels ahead of its time in many ways. So that is going north. We want to go south. It sounds like a new way has opened by the grass ruin. Yep, a new path. That wasn't open before. And we have some dynamic weather effects like this. That is also not something common in older games, to get the randomized weather. So I like the game. It was fan translated just a few weeks ago, so I don't know anyone else who have played it yet in English. And I don't know anyone who played it in Japanese either, so it's always fun getting to explore mostly unexplored games. I can't imagine that this game sold many copies back in the day either. Haha, this is the new way that opened up. To the east, Almus Plain. Do you mean the Altus Plateau? Or is it the Almus Plains? Oh, we have a new enemy. Looks like a... Is it a cockatrice? No. Cockatrices can't fly. It is a cockatrice. They shortened it to coca. But it was actually a cockatrice. And let's see, we wanna try to stick to the western side if possible. No, we already missed our chance, we have to turn back. We have to turn back and see if we can find the way to this place, the Noble's Tomb. Somehow we already missed it. From this area we want to go this way. But maybe it's not possible yet. It should be possible. We had 2 NPCs hinting at it. Yeah, this should be the way. To the south, Baton Hill. Baton Hill. I still don't get it story-wise why these soldiers are attacking me. I just don't get that part. It's so weird why these soldiers attack. That doesn't make any sense story-wise to me. It's a dead end. Maybe we can fall down into it. What I need to look closer at the animation. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty skilled. He's using both a sword with one hand and a bow with the other hand at the same time. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Level 14! 600 experience for the next level. It's gonna take forever. The levels are very slow in this game. You need to kill at least 100 enemies for a single level. Sometimes more. But we should be... yes, we are getting closer. Get back here! I can't reach. Which way? I don't think I can make this jump anyway, so Oh yeah. No! No! It's so far to go around. Oh. And as you can see, we have some platforming. And we do have some puzzles in the game once we are inside of the dungeons. So yes, very, very fun game so far. Do I want to go over here? I guess I want to do that. I really like this this area. This was super fun. The fact that we had to go up that tiny ledge over there and go all the way around the entire, look at this map. We had to go around the entire area just to get to this point. Because of course it's an RPG, so there was no way to just climb up that tiny ledge. There was no way to get up without going all around the place. Almost there, we are almost at the tomb. I hope there's something worthwhile in there. They hinted at 100 traps and rooms that move around, so I'm expecting some kind of randomized optional dungeon. But I want to at least take a look at it to see how bad it is. Not sure where to go right now. This looks like it might be possible. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it was possible. I wonder if that was the intended way or not. We'll see. We'll see. Why am I going so far east? I thought I was... Yeah, I don't want to go this far east. I want to go south. This feels more like a way back. Yeah, I don't want to drop down this. Or maybe I want to do it, I don't know. But this feels more like a shortcut back. Oh, there's a cave. I didn't notice that one. With a save point. We fought a few of these. We fought a few of these yesterday, so they shouldn't be a problem. The hill gargoyles that sound like elephants. Oh, that's right, I forgot. We do have a weapon that can destroy some rocks. Not many, but some rocks. Interesting. We made it to the ocean. Is there a reason, or just a beautiful look out over the ocean? We'll see. But right now we can do nothing. For now it was just a pretty view. Yesterday these guys were super dangerous, but today we crushed them pretty easily. Is that... yeah, I think the tomb is open. This is the tomb we are looking for. Let's drop down there and regret everything. Noble's tomb. I wonder how you get out of here. I don't see any way back. Good thing with that we have that save file in the worst case. And I'm going to assume that this place is randomized. Just based on the comments of the NPC. Oh, that's right, I want... ooh, they hit very hard. They hit very hard. Nothing. Maybe you have to defeat all the enemies, maybe you have to find something specific. We have no idea what this place is. Ooh. Yeah, there we go, just what I said. Defeat every enemy. And we shall do that. Let's defeat every enemy. So many poison slimes, and we are poisoned. No, not again. I should have saved the healing for after defeating the poison slimes. I think that was everyone. Maybe we return to the tablet. Yeah. Cleared. Go on. No. Stop and leave. No. Yeah, this is more or less what I was expecting. A randomized dungeon. The question is, how far does this one go? Is this also 99 floor? And will we get any treasures out of it? They said there would be treasures, but when will there be treasures? Which floor will have treasures? Oh, this floor. No, it's Mimic. It's Mimic. I take it back. Ah, not the ice. I don't like the ice. Oh, I think that was a shield. It's a verse shield, but yeah, we can at least sell it. It should be worth a bit. Oh, nice. That's interesting. Every floor has different... That's more interesting. Each floor have different requirements. So in this floor, all we had to do was defeat that one eye. We're back to defeating every enemy. I wonder how many different criterias there might be. Spiders. They make you slow. Nice. Taking out the death armor in 2 hits. Those upgrades we did in the village made a big difference. Cleared. Hey, get back here, stupid mage. I can't handle the mage. Take the element. Okay, I will take the element. And now we have local rooms where you have to defeat all the enemies like this. So at least this dungeon has some variation to it. But I'm still not a fan of doing randomized dungeons. I'm just going to assume it is randomized. It has the randomized feeling at least. Ouch, what is that trap? Oh, it's a bear trap. I couldn't tell. Why did I go in here? I was just curious to see what else might be hiding. What's the point of this one? Absolutely nothing. No, I see. We have to place it. They should have said place the element, not take it. Not now. And at least they are also changing up the music. We don't have the same music constantly. What? Is it a real chest? That can't be. It is. Terrible items, but at least. We'll see what the gimmick will be. Maybe the criteria is to open every treasure chest or something like that. Ouch, that one hurt. Yeah, as I said, open every treasure chest. And that was a short floor. And I guess we're going to do 10 floors maybe after that. But they did say there would be treasure, but maybe the treasure is just the random loot from the enemies. And welcome back. We just found a randomized dungeon. We are on the 6th floor. Yeah, it is warm. I was also. I had to go to the store and it was warm. You are correct. But we'll see. I will do 10 floors at least of this randomized. And each floor have different criteria to continue. On this floor we have to defeat every enemy. On the last floor we had to open every treasure chest. So every floor has a different way to progress. Time for floor 7. What a suspicious chest. Ouch, a bear trap. So many traps. Take the element. I already have the element. Ouch. Like I said, we're going to do at least 10 floors. We have no idea. It could be 99 floors. It could be any number. We don't know. But we have to do at least 10 before I can call it. Two orcs in one hit. How annoying! There we go. Oh, all we had to do was defeat Boss Pig, and we have defeated Boss Pig. Some of the floors go by fast. And I'm guessing that we need to open every chest again. What? We instantly died. Good thing I made a quick save. That would have been so frustrating. My doors. No, it was actually scorpions. I keep calling them spiders, but it was scorpions all along. Here we go. Let's see. Will something special happen once we beat floor number 10? If nothing happens on this after this floor, then we continue with the story instead. Then we need a specific treasure. Stupid eyes. I really don't like fighting them. It blew up. Or did it teleport? I'm not sure which. Nothing in here. How did it die in one hit? Ta-da! That's the item that we needed. Then it's time for the moment of truth. Will we get any treasure? Just because we defeated 10 floors. Ah, let's see again. Cleared, leave, yes. So I guess this dungeon was just 10th floor, unless we get new floors later. Did we get to keep that book? Yes. Book from the Noble's Tomb. Nice. So I guess we give it to one of the NPCs and unlock something new in town later. We can't use it. We can't use the book ourselves, so I am happy. I am happy that it wasn't an infinite dungeon. I'm happy it wasn't 99 floors. There we go. We beat it. And this time we go back this way. there was a loading when you fell down. Where? Oops. Where do we go exactly from here? Still a bit confusing. We shouldn't need to go up any of these. We should be able to stay on the ground floor. Or the ground level. Yeah, and from here we should just continue to the east. What am I trying to do? Look at the map, maybe. Oh, that's right, we need to get all the way back to the grass ruin. I wonder if... yeah, let's just go back to town and deliver the book. That can't hurt. We might not be able to beat the dungeon this stream after all. We haven't even gotten to the dungeon yet. So much side questing. And so much town preparation. Still can't afford that one, but we can sell... oh, I see. It's one of those games we can't sell equipment in the normal store. We have to go to the equipment store to sell that. He didn't react to the book. I thought it was him that mentioned the book. There was 2 NPCs that mentioned the book. I thought that was one of them. Maybe it was, I think the witch was one of them, and maybe that pure maiden was the other. Kapala, or whatever her name is. Did she go back inside? This should be her house. Nope. Oh, there she is. She just gives us the hint for the story. She didn't mention the tomb. Oh, that. Lend me that book a moment. The workings of magic, all manner of things. And welcome, raiders! It is Candy Cane again. So many raids from you. And I'm happy every time. Is it the last raid ever? I did see that you were doing the last stream in a while at least. But I hope it's not forever. What an honor. Getting the last raid for quite a while, I guess. Yeah, hopefully not forever. But from what I understand, it might be a while before you can stream again. And today I don't have to ask which game it was, because I actually saw a tiny bit of it. I did manage to catch a tiny bit of the last stream for a while. My cousin just had another child as well. But in her case it was the third one, so not as big as... It's just a routine at this moment, at this time. Yes, I only managed to see a tiny bit, but it was to my liking. And I hope everything goes well, of course. When it must be scary when it's the first one. I think it's the first one. But for my cousin it was the third one, and I think it was just a routine at this point. She already had two boys, and now she finally have a girl as well. Baby! Exactly, the yearly baby. No, actually it was a pretty long gap. I think the boys are already around 8 or 9, both of them. I think they are 1 year apart, so with the boys it was yearly babies, but this girl is a later one. They live on the other side of the country, so I don't really see them much, but I have seen them a few times, and every time they are much bigger than the last time. Oh. And I got a bit distracted, so I'm not sure what we got for delivering the book. We did deliver the magic book. Maybe that unlocked some new spell. No. Maybe later. I'm not sure what we got for delivering the book. We just did a side quest to get a book, but I don't see what the reward was. I will have to watch my own VOD later to see what the reward was. And because I don't have the book anymore. Or maybe she needs some time to read it and figure out what the book was for later. I see. And for me, I'm the old brother, and then my brother is 3 years later, and then my sister 5 years later after him. So pretty decent gaps between us. Oh well, I guess we go to the story. Yeah, that seems like a good gap to me. Oh no, it started raining, and for anyone who does wonder what kind of game this is an fan-translated PlayStation 1 RPG. I'm playing a lot of those lately. So many fan-translated PlayStation 1 RPGs right now on the stream. That is the focus. And that, I would say that is also a pretty good gap. By the time the older sibling is 4 years old, they can take care of the tiny baby a bit. When you 4-year-old is old enough to entertain a baby, taking at least a bit of the time off from the parents. And yes, this is an action RPG, classic action RPG. We hit the enemies, we get experience. We hit the enemies, get experience. But I'm pretty impressed with this one. I think it has one of the best cameras in any PlayStation 1 game. The camera moves so smoothly. And we have one of the most advanced map systems in PlayStation 1. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can see this tiny line. It follows you where you have gone, so you can see that I went in a circle. Exactly, we have done some classic slime farming. They drop some healing for free. And that is a crazy gap, Quarky. Especially if it's full siblings and not just half siblings, then it's a crazy gap. Who made the first slime? I'm not sure exactly why the slimes. I suspect that the slimes come from Dungeons and Dragons. That is the usual suspect. Yeah, I hoped it was half siblings with that big gap. Indeed. Yeah, exactly. I suspected that Dungeons and Dragons was the culprit. A lot of the RPG tropes you can blame on that. Slime, of course slime. It has to be slime. And we also had some mimic treasure chest in this game, so a lot of the classic enemies. Ouch. And some evil plants, of course. which way do we go? Good thing we have the map. I think we want to go south from here. No. Not that way. Ah, this way. This is the way we want to go. To explore some new territory we haven't been. I actually think this game looks decent for a PlayStation 1 game. And of course we have some cockatrices. Cockatrices that sound like elephants. Every enemy sounds like an elephant in this game when they get defeated. Coca-Colas, yeah, they shortened it to just Coca. Like I said, it's a fan translation, so they couldn't fit the entire cockatrice name. And we do have some platforming in this game and some puzzles. This game has it all. Apparently I can't jump high enough for this one. And I can't jump up this way either. At least they're not turning me to stone like classical cockatrices. They are just giving me some slow effect. This has to be the way. This we can handle. This platforming. Whoa! And that is a save point that we shall use. That has to be the way backwards then. And this should be the way forward, I assume. Yeah. If we look at this bigger map, we are trying to head east. We are going for... This is the place we are going for. Or maybe, no. Maybe we need to go south and all the way around when we look at the map. Interesting. Yes. I think we need to go a long way south. Yeah, we want to go east, but it looks like we have to go south to get to the east. That might be the case. We shall see. West. Let's go west. Did I say west? Maybe. Maybe I said west. Either way, I will try to go south. Ah, I see. I didn't. I never did watch any SpongeBob. It was a bit after my time of cartoons. So sadly, I didn't grow up with any SpongeBob. And I'm not sure how much I would appreciate it as an adult. Who knows? Maybe it is super fun even for adults. I don't think Adventure Time was meant to be aimed at adults from the start, but I do know a lot of adults who enjoy Adventure Time, including myself. Yeah. And it seems like I have been going backwards somehow. Oh, I see. I see. I shouldn't have used these stepping stones. Didn't like Adventure Time. Well, Adventure Time also starts off very silly and childlike, but that one grows a lot in the later episodes. So I can understand if you watched the early episodes and didn't like it. That's fully understandable. Yep, I just made a big loop around. Exactly, yeah. I suspected that was the case. If you compare the early episodes to the later episode, and once you have gotten to know the characters, etc., it is such a long and evolving journey for the characters. The main character starts out as I think he's a 12-year-old boy at the start of the series, but by the end of it, he is more or less closing in on being an adult. So it is quite some evolution going on. Run! The cockatrice is after me! Run! The only reason I managed to get into it was because my siblings were watching it, so I had I just saw some random episodes here and there from all kinds of seasons, and then I finally got invested enough to actually watch it from the start. So that was my way into it. If I had started from the beginning, there is no way I would have stuck with it either. If I saw those first episodes, I would just instantly give up. So I fully understand that. Are we finally on the right track? This is at least new. We haven't been in this area. Yes, I think this is where we need to go. And from here on, it should be a pretty linear way. And there is also one thing that speaks to me with Adventure Time is the fact that there is a lot of game logic and game references in it. There is a lot of dungeon crawling and mimics and finding treasures and secrets and things like that. The Adventure Time world is very game inspired. And they have the different elements. They have the slime element, of course, and the breakfast element, and the candy element. All the classic elements. Breakfast, slime, candy, and ice. Yeah, exactly. In the later seasons, they finally more or less befriend the Ice King. As I said, a lot of development. Swoosh, swoosh. And this game has pretty nice music too, if I didn't mention the music. so this was a success. You never know what you will get with these fan-translated games. So sometimes there is a good reason why these games didn't get translated for English. Some of them are not the best games. But sometimes there are true hidden gems as well. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Did you manage to finish up Tales of the Abyss in time? Yes, I have heard about Bahamut Lagoon. It's for Super Famicom or Super Nintendo, whichever you prefer. That one is a strategic RPG from Squaresoft. It's a game filled of dragons. It's a pretty nice game. Yeah, I have played every single RPG for Super Famicom. Every single one. I can take a look at my top list. I did a top list of all the games that I played on the Super Famicom. There it is. I ranked it number 51. Can't even finish the demo of Trails in the Sky. That is your limit. Yes, I was trying to find the exact number for that too. I think it's 51 out of 162, something like that. Yeah, that is a bit embarrassing with the demo. And very soon the second game will be out too. I remember when we were talking about you playing the demo before, that you had plenty of time to play it before the second game. And now the second game is only about 1 month away. It will release next month. And yes, number 51 out of 160, 170, something like that. So it's in the, I would say it's in the upper ranks at least. It's one of the better ones. Exactly. You don't want to stress them too much. It would be a shame to stress the developers. They are already under so much pressure. That's so nice of you. Of course. That's the only true way to play them. Stop shooting me with arrows. I wonder where that road leads. That seems to be another cave. Plays Minecraft. I wonder what that cave is. There is a cave at the bottom of the screen, this one. The inlet cave. Maybe we should make a detour for that one as well. I can't resist a mystery cave. So we try to go... I guess this is the inlet cave. And then Ebola Coast. Where is the outlet cave? I can only find the inlet cave. And yes, I was trying to ask if Candy Cane managed to finish up Tales of the Abyss, or if that is left in limbo for now. Tales of the Abyss. Nice. And that's one less thing to worry about then. I hate leaving games unfinished. Oh, at least there was credits then that will be enough. Sometimes there is a lot of do post credits in the Tales of games. I don't remember how it was with Abyss, if you can do everything before the credits or if some things may unlock after the credits. Yahoo! I was trying to do a Mario jump. The long jump. Yahoo! Yahoo! There we go. Finally made it. Can't do the long jump without making the Mario sound. It's against the rules. Yahoo! Yahoo! When you're doing the infinite staircase in Mario 64, then you get that sound. The infinite staircase. Oh, looks like someone used a raft to get onto the island. BLG, of course, it would waste too much time of my day if I said the infinite backwards jump. Backwards long jump, I'm not sure. I think that has to be the shortening. Backwards long jump. It has been a while since I played that game, so it might be time to stream it soon. Someday I should be streaming Mario 64 and Mario 1 and Mario World and Mario... all kinds of Mario. But I guess there wasn't any actual cave. This is everything that I found. There was just an old raft. No, yeah, that is probably how I played the game too, my first time. I probably also spent a lot of time on the early stages and grabbed as many stars as I could before even going to the upper floors. That sounds like my playstyle back then. Oh well, I guess that was everything for now. One mystery explored. I said at the start that it will be a shorter stream, so we might not be able to do much in the story cave. It's the infamous stairs. It's take you like 12 seconds to go up the stairs. 12-second stairs. Doo-doo? Did I say doo-doo? I also said that it should be a shorter stream. I need to end it maybe in 20 minutes or something. It won't be too much longer. But at least we will reach the destination we are aiming for. Oops, I healed. It's too hard to read a signpost. Maybe there is a cave after all. Nice. That was the first time I ever used the thunder magic. Oh, maybe there will be a cave after all. This area was bigger than I suspected. We can't go into the water. Can I land on those tiny posts? No, I can't even. Can we pick up? Maybe that wasn't a raptor, maybe that was part of this bridge, because it looked like the same graphic. Can we somehow grab the bridge and repair it? That would be interesting. And I don't trust this giant rock. Let's go back and try to inspect the logs again. What I thought was a rafter. This one. No, it doesn't seem like I can pick it up. Maybe we will have to do this later in the story or something. But right now it seems I can't pick it up. And I can't believe how strong I have gotten against these guys. They are doing almost 0 damage to me. And I kill them in 1 hit. Oh well, then we leave this mystery for now and return later. It's so fun to look at this map and see the circles you have gone in. Around and around in tiny circles. And I guess we have to do some more circles because this is the wrong way. From here we need to, exactly, from here we need to stick to this right hand wall. And go this way. And now we are back on track for, for the area we are supposed to go to in the story. It took the entire stream just to get there. I thought we would beat the dungeon this stream, but I got distracted by so many things. Which is a good thing. Games that can distract you willingly. I wanted to go and explore. It was my own free will. I wanted to explore. That is always a good sign for a game. How long is it to the next level? 219 experience for next level. It's still a ways away. Pretty far away. Ouch. I bet we are only getting 1 experience per kill. More or less. 1 or 2 experience per kill. Can I make it? Woohoo! I didn't say it right, that was the problem. We need to say Yahoo! Yahoo! See, works every time. You have to be one with Mario to do it, the long jump. He was quite good at guarding with his bow. Oh, fishes, fishes, can we fish them? Evil fishes. Oh, I see. So we have to go this way if we want to go. Yeah, I see. The road splits up into the... from here we can continue towards the snow castle. I'm sure the snow castle will be a later area. But where are the actual ruins that I'm supposed to go to? This seems to lead too far away. Yeah, this just seems to be the way to the snow castle. Where are the actual lake ruins that we are searching for? Ah, I see. It's shallow. It's shallow enough for us to walk this way. It's the killer fish. Do you mean a piranha? This has to be the ruins. We made it to the other side of the lake. This has to be the way to the ruins. That has to be the... all of this has to be the ruin. Pretty flower with a wisdom drop. Nice. It permanently increases the magic attack intelligence. Smoke. I don't see any... Where is the actual dungeon? Where do we enter? Where is the entrance? All I see is more and more archers. That's all I see. Maybe we enter it from behind. It feels like we are going in circles right now. My feeling is that we are going in circles around the ruin, not into the ruin. Oh. I am confusion. And at this point I'm pretty sure we won't have any time to actually explore the ruin. We will just try to get to it. Even that will be a victory at this point. Oh, we're back to the cockatrices. Tell me your secrets. I have no idea where the entrance to this place is. According to this map, it seems to be right in the middle of the lake, but we can't find any obvious entrances to get in there, to this lake ruin. And if I keep going, it just seems like I will go in a loop. That's all we have accomplished. That didn't work. This is far too far. There's a raft that can take us over this little puddle of water. I don't really see the point to it, but let's try it. Maybe it will be fun. Look at the fun we are having on this raft. Ouch. That's what you get for being an evil plant. If you were a nice plant, I wouldn't have hit you. But since you are an evil plant, you get what you deserve. Time for the next raft. Maybe, but his name was Evil Plant. Maybe he was just unfortunate when his mother named him. His name was Evil Plant, but he was just a hungry plant. Oh well, everything we have done today is just a big old circle. We didn't find anything of actual use during this expedition. We are all the way back here where we started. Whoa. But as I said before, this game is really impressive when it comes to controls and camera and things like that. Smoothness. No other PlayStation 1 game is so smooth to navigate as this game in 3D, full 3D environments. It's a joy to play this game compared to any other game of the era. So I'm not super sad that we had to go all this way around. It's so nice and easy to move around, and the environments are pretty interesting too. A lot of variation to the terrain. It's not just flat corridors or flat fields or something like that. There is constantly something to look at. We have this nice beach. We have different heights of cliffs. We have some platforming here and there. We had those rafts to travel. So I do enjoy this game. And don't mind that we had to spend some extra time with it. It is a tiny bit frustrating that we can't get to the place we want to get. It should be straight north of here. But we didn't see it last time. And I always like these things in real life and in video games. What are they called in English? Something. There is a lot of these placed in swamps and watery areas in forests. That's always my favorite thing too. My favorite thing when I'm out in the forest and find some of these. Miniature bridges. Let's call them that for now. I know the Swedish word, but I can't find any good word in English right now. What these are called usually. Trying to stun lock me. Yeah, we should be, according to this map, we should be literally one step away from the lake ruins. The lake ruins should be right inside of this cave. And now we should be in them. This should be the ruins. According to this map. Look at that. We should be in them right now. This should be the ruin itself. Oh, there's a save. Maybe we did find it. Yeah, I think we find it. We did find it. There's a cave. And here's a teleporter back to town if you get desperate. So... we made it. We finally made it to the lake ruins. We have a real save and we have some backup saves. And because this cave will sadly have to wait to the next stream, and I'm not sure where the next stream will be. I'm probably a bit busy the entire weekend. So I'm not sure if there will be any streams or not. But whenever next stream is, I will get back to exploring this dark and spooky cavern full of skeletons. And upgraded soldiers that can actually hurt me. So I'm just going to take a look if there is anyone else to raid today. I guess we will try to go to Braston. He has raided me quite a few times as well, so we can go to him. He is playing more Elden Ring, where he is trying to be a ninja turtle. His build is a ninja turtle, so that is pretty fun. I shall try to send you over there. Looks like it's going to work. So thanks everyone for watching this old and unknown game. It's always fun to explore these games. And of course, thanks again to Candy Cane for raiding. I'm glad I got the honor when it was the final stream in probably such a long time. We shall see. We shall see when she's back. And have a good day, everyone.